Continuing Chapter 2. By the time the afternoon sun lay in long, barred shadows across the road, the cat was still traveling in smooth, swift bursts, and the young dog was comparatively fresh. But the old dog was very weary, and his pace had dropped to a limping walk. They turned off the road into the bush at the side, and they walked slowly through a clearing in the trees, pushing their way through the tangled undergrowth at the far end. They came out upon a small open place where a giant spruce had crashed to the ground and left a hollow where the roots had been, filled now with drifted, dry leaves and spruce needles. The late afternoon sun slanted through the branches overhead, and it looked invitingly snug and secure. The old dog stood for a minute, his heavy head hanging and his tired body swaying slightly, then lay down on his side in the hollow. The cat, after a good deal of wary observation, made a little hollow among the spruce needles and curled around in it, purring softly. The young dog disappeared into the undergrowth and reappeared presently, his smooth coat dripping water, to lie down a little away apart from the others. The old dog continued to pant exhaustedly for a long time, one hind leg shaking badly, until his eyes closed at last. The labored breaths came further and further apart, and he was sleeping, still, save for an occasional long shudder. Later on, when darkness fell, the young dog moved over and stretched out closely at his side, and the cat stalked over to lie between his paws. And so, warmed and comforted by their closeness, the old dog slept, momentarily unconscious of his aching, tired body or his hunger. In the nearby hills, a timber wolf howled mournfully. Owls called and answered and glided silently by with great outspread wings, and there were faint whispers of movement and small rustling noises around all through the night. Once an eerie wail like a baby's crying woke the old dog and brought him shivering and whining to his feet. But it was only a porcupine, who scrambled noisily and clumsily down a nearby tree trunk and waddled away, still crying softly. When he lay down again, the cat was gone from his side. Another small night hunter slipping through the unquiet shadows that froze to stillness at his passing. The young dog slept in fitful, uneasy starts, his muscles twitching, constantly lifting his head and growling softly. Once he sprang to his feet with a full-throated roar, which brought a sudden splash in the distance, then silence. Who knows what else, unknown, unseen, or unheard, passed through his mind to disturb him further? Only one thing was clear and certain, that at all costs he was going home to his own beloved master. Home lay to the west, his instinct told him, but he could not leave the other two, so somehow he must take them with him all the way.